He's saying, see it inwardly. See that mental image. And don't doubt it. And the sad part about most people is they are regular Steven Spielbergs, regular Cecil B. DeMille's, if you're my age, 70. And they are expert, I mean expert, at taking a negative image. Oh, I can't pay this bill. Oh, I can't afford that. And they believe it 100%. And as a result, they're not able to pay that bill. They're not able to afford that. Why? Because they created the mental image and they didn't doubt it. See, belief works both ways. It works just as good for a negative image as it does for a positive image. Belief doesn't differentiate. Your consciousness does not differentiate between a negative image or a positive. It just grinds it both out into your life as a condition, totally dependent on your beliefs and emotions. Belief and that which is believed in are one and the same. It is why one becomes what one believes oneself to be, and why things and conditions are what you believe them to be. And it can never be any other way than that. Your beliefs have made you into what you are today. You may doubt that. That's okay. The law is the law. And the law simply is, as one thinks, one becomes. As you believe, and you believe your thoughts, so do you become. It is just that simple. So what do you desire? Because your desire, that mental image, equals your belief. As long as you believe it, notice positive or negative, positive or negative, positive or negative. Whatever you desire and you believe, it equals the manifestation of that interior, believed in mental image. That's all the master was taught. That's all these masters behind me, the photos, taught. I am by no means a master, but that's all I ever teach. I teach thought plus conviction, which is the faith, belief, equals the manifestation. Can't be any simpler than that. Gautama the Buddha made the statement. Most people don't believe it. All that you are is the result of your thought. Is made up of your thought. Is founded upon your thought. Most people don't believe that. And that's a shame. It really is a shame. For verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he saith shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith. She also now. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when you pray, believe ye receive them, and ye shall have them. Sadly, most Christians especially, they don't believe that. They profess to be Christians. And yet, they, for the vast majority worldwide, do not believe that truthful statement that Jesus made. Because if they did, they would not have the negative filled conditions in their life. They would know how to create all that is lovely, truthful, and good for themselves, and also for their brothers and sisters and relatives and their neighbors and their so-called foes. Because whatever you think, your thoughts are not private. Your thoughts go out and impinges upon the minds of others who are vibrating at that same frequency. It is done unto you as you believe. Pure and simple. And I can't make it any simpler than that. Thought is the only master. Thought is the only creator. Mind. You have a mind. And as James Allen wrote, As a Man Thinketh said, he said, mind is the master power that molds and makes, and man is mind. And evermore he takes the tools of thought, and shaping what he wills, brings forth 1,000 joys, 1,000 ills. He thinks in secret, and it comes to pass. Environment is but his looking glass. What are you seeing in your environment? I can assure you it is unlike any other person's environment. What you are seeing in your environment is your own looking glass, showing you blatantly what you have thought about yourself, others, and the world throughout your entire life. And since thought is the manifester of every condition, you come to realize the following. Thought, imagination, is imbued with intelligence to become the thing or condition thought of. I repeat, thought is imbued with the intelligence to become the thing or condition thought of. You think the thought? That's a living thing in this realm. That thought has the innate ability to become the thing thought of. And the way that is accomplished is, once you think of thought, that isn't the end of the thought. That thought wants to be repeated. Why? It's a living thing. It wants to be repeated because it wants to be fed. And the way it is fed is with energy. The same as you are a living thing called a human being, and you feed yourself with food. That food is broken down into its energy constituents, energy, and that supplies the energy that keeps your body working. Well, thought requires energy also to become a thing. And since it desires to be thought again, once you think of thought, the tendency is to think that thought over and over and over again. And